Tammy Slaton, best known for her role on the hit TLC reality series 1000 Pound Sisters. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For 1000 lb Sister latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Has long been a figure of public fascination not only for her journey toward health and wellness, but also for the emotional and personal growth she's displayed on screen. Over the years, fans have watched her navigate the complexities of fame, family dynamics, mental health, and physical transformation. While much of the public conversation around Tammy has centered on her dramatic weight loss journey that has seen her shed hundreds of pounds and embrace a new lifestyle recently, fans have begun noticing something else, a significant change in Tammy's overall appearance that has nothing to do with her weight. This subtle yet striking transformation has sparked widespread discussion across social media platforms, fan forums, and entertainment news outlets. Unlike her weight loss, which was a gradual, well-documented process supported by medical intervention and public updates, this new change is more nuanced, something in her demeanor, style, and self-presentation that suggests a deeper, internal evolution. Observers are noting that Tammy appears more confident, composed, and at peace, radiating a sense of self-assurance that wasn't always evident in earlier seasons of the show. For years, Tammy's story on 1000 Pound Sisters was defined by struggle. Alongside her sister Amy Slaton, Tammy shared her life in Munfordville, Kentucky, giving viewers an unfiltered look at the challenges of living with severe obesity, codependency, and emotional eating. The show chronicled her gastric sleeve surgery, setbacks, relapses, and triumphs. While Amy often took a more vocal and assertive role in the series, Tammy was portrayed as more reserved, sensitive, and emotionally vulnerable. Her journey was marked by moments of profound sadness, loneliness, and difficulty asserting herself, especially in the face of family conflict and personal loss. But in recent months, something has shifted. Fans tuning into Tammy's social media pages, particularly her Instagram and TikTok accounts, have noticed a new energy in her posts. Her photos and videos show her not just healthier in body, but seemingly more at ease in her skin. Her clothing choices have evolved from oversized, shapeless garments to more tailored, stylish outfits that reflect a growing sense of personal identity. She's experimenting with makeup, haircuts, and accessories in ways that suggest a reawakening of self-expression. More than just a fashion upgrade, these changes signal a deeper psychological transformation. Tammy, who has been open about her struggles with depression, anxiety, and codependency, appears to be stepping into a new chapter of self-discovery and empowerment. Where once she seemed to define herself through her relationship with food or her role as a sister and daughter, she now seems to be exploring who she is as an individual, someone with dreams, desires, and boundaries. One of the most noticeable aspects of this shift is Tammy's improved posture and eye contact in photos and videos. Gone are the days of her looking down, avoiding the camera, or appearing withdrawn. Now, she stands straighter, smiles more readily, and engages directly with her audience. Her voice, once often soft and hesitant, carries more confidence. In recent interviews and vlogs, she speaks with clarity and intention, articulating her thoughts about her journey, her future goals, and her hopes for continued growth. This evolution has not gone unnoticed by her fanbase. On Instagram, comment sections under Tammy's recent posts are flooded with messages of admiration and support. "You look so radiant," one fan wrote. "It's not just the weight loss, it's like you've found your light." Another commented, "You seem so much happier. It's inspiring to see you thriving." Many fans have pointed out that while her physical transformation is remarkable, it's her emotional and mental growth that feels most profound. Interestingly, this change appears to have accelerated in the wake of personal upheaval. In 2023, Tammy faced a series of highly publicized challenges, including legal troubles involving her former partner, Caleb Willard, and a temporary separation from her family. These events, while painful, may have served as a catalyst for introspection and growth. Removed from the familiar but sometimes toxic dynamics of her home environment, Tammy had the opportunity to reflect on her life, values, and relationships. During this time, she began working with therapists and life coaches, focusing on emotional regulation, self-worth, and boundary setting. She also started spending more time alone, engaging in activities that brought her joy: reading, painting, walking in nature, and connecting with supportive friends. These small but meaningful choices have contributed to a growing sense of autonomy and inner peace. Another key factor in Tammy's transformation is her increasing independence. For much of her life, she relied heavily on her sister Amy and her mother, Deborah Slaton, for emotional and logistical support. While this family bond was a source of love and comfort, it also created patterns of enmeshment that made it difficult for Tammy to develop her own identity. As she's gained confidence, however, she's begun to assert herself more, making decisions about her health, her living situation, and her public image without always deferring to others. This newfound independence is evident in her recent lifestyle choices. She's moved into her own home, adopted a rescue dog, and taken up hobbies that reflect her personal interests rather than family expectations. She's also become more selective about the content she shares on social media, using her platform to advocate for mental health awareness, body positivity, on her own terms, and the importance of self-compassion. Critically, Tammy's transformation isn't about conforming to societal standards of beauty or success. Instead, it's about authenticity. She's not trying to look like someone else or live up to external expectations. Rather, she's embracing a version of herself that feels true and sustainable. Her fashion choices, for example, aren't about chasing trends, but about feeling comfortable and confident. Her makeup is subtle and natural, enhancing her features without masking them. Her hair is soft, shoulder-length cut with gentle waves, frames her face in a way that highlights her warmth and approachability. Fans have also noted a shift in her facial expressions. In earlier seasons of 1,000 Pounds Sisters, Tammy often looked weary, overwhelmed, or sad even during lighter moments. Now, her face lights up more easily. She laughs more, makes eye contact, and seems genuinely present in her interactions. This emotional availability makes her more relatable and endearing to her audience. Psychologists and body language experts who've observed Tammy's recent appearances suggest that these changes are hallmarks of increased self-esteem and emotional regulation. When someone begins to feel more secure in themselves, it shows in their posture, their gaze, their tone of voice, explains Dr. Elena Martinez, a clinical psychologist specializing in self-concept and identity. Tammy appears to be integrating her physical transformation with an internal one. She's not just losing weight, she's gaining a sense of self. Of course, Tammy's journey hasn't been without setbacks. She's been candid about the ongoing challenges of maintaining her weight loss, managing emotional triggers, and navigating public scrutiny. In a recent YouTube vlog, she opened up about moments of doubt and loneliness, admitting that progress isn't linear. "Some days are harder than others," she said. "But I'm learning to be kinder to myself. I'm learning that healing isn't just about the number on the scale." This level of self-awareness marks a significant departure from earlier versions of Tammy, who often blamed herself for her struggles or looked to others for validation. Today, she speaks with a maturity and insight that suggests she's doing the deep, often uncomfortable work of self-reflection. She's also more willing to set boundaries, something that was previously difficult for her. In interviews, she's spoken about distancing herself from relationships that drain her energy and prioritizing her mental health, even if it means making unpopular decisions. The media's portrayal of Tammy has also evolved. Once framed primarily as a patient in need of rescue or a cautionary tale about obesity, she's now being recognized as a resilient, multifaceted individual. Articles and features increasingly highlight her courage, perseverance, and personal growth. She's being celebrated not just for surviving her struggles, but for thriving in spite of them. This shift in narrative is important, not only for Tammy, but for public perceptions of people undergoing major life changes. For too long, reality TV has reduced complex human experiences to simplistic arcs of before and after, focusing on physical transformation at the expense of emotional depth. Tammy's story challenges that narrative, showing that real change is slow, messy, and deeply personal. Her fans appreciate this authenticity. In an age of curated social media personas and filtered perfection, Tammy's willingness to be vulnerable and imperfect resonates deeply. She doesn't pretend to have it all figured out. She shares her wins and her struggles with equal honesty. And in doing so, she's become a symbol of hope for others who are on their own journeys of healing and self-acceptance. Interestingly, Tammy's transformation also reflects broader cultural conversations about body image, mental health, and the limitations of weight-centric narratives. As society becomes more aware of the harms of fat phobia and the complexity of eating disorders, there's a growing recognition that health isn't just about size. Tammy's story, particularly her emotional and psychological growth, offers a more holistic view of wellness, one that values self-worth, autonomy, and joy as much as physical health. Looking ahead, Tammy has hinted at new goals: launching a wellness podcast, writing a memoir, and possibly returning to school. She's also expressed interest in mentoring others who are struggling with similar issues. "If my story can help even one person feel less alone, then it's worth sharing," she said in a recent interview. What fans are witnessing now isn't just a physical transformation, it's a rebirth of identity. Tammy Slaton is no longer defined solely by her weight, her family, or her past. She's becoming her own person, thoughtful, resilient, and full of quiet strength. The changes people are noticing in her appearance, her brighter eyes, her confident stance, her peaceful expression are outward signs of an inner revolution. In a world that often reduces people to their most visible struggles, Tammy's journey reminds us that healing is multidimensional. It's not just about losing weight. It's about gaining self-respect. It's not just about changing your body. It's about reclaiming your life. And for Tammy, that process is still unfolding, one small, courageous step at a time. As fans continue to follow her story, they're not just cheering for her physical success, they're celebrating her humanity. They see a woman who has endured pain, faced her demons, and emerged with a quiet dignity that can't be measured on a scale. They see someone who is learning to love herself, not in spite of her past, but because of how far she's come. Tammy Slaton's transformation is a powerful testament to the fact that real change begins within. And while the world may have first noticed her because of her size, what they're seeing now, her strength, her grace, her growth, is what will leave a lasting impression. 1000 LB Sisters star Tammy Slaton opens up about wedding plans with fiancé Andrea Dalton. Fans react to unique celebration theme. In a heartfelt and emotional revelation, 1000 LB Sisters * star Tammy Slaton has officially confirmed that she and her fiancé, Andrea Dalton, are preparing to walk down the aisle. The announcement, shared across Tammy's social media platforms and in a recent interview, has sent waves of excitement through the fanbase of the TLC reality series. But it's not just the news of the wedding that's making headlines, it's the couple's unconventional and deeply personal celebration theme that's capturing attention and sparking both admiration and curiosity. For years, viewers have followed Tammy Slaton's transformative journey from her struggles with severe obesity and emotional trauma to her courageous weight loss surgery and ongoing path toward wellness. Along the way, fans have seen her evolve not only physically but emotionally, learning to set boundaries, embrace self-love, and open her heart to new relationships. Her romance with Andrea Dalton, which began in the public eye during the later seasons of 1000 LB Sisters, has been a beacon of hope and resilience. Now, as Tammy and Andrea prepare to take their relationship to the next level, the couple is redefining what a wedding can mean, especially for individuals who have faced public scrutiny, personal loss, and societal judgment. Tammy and Andrea's relationship began as a friendship rooted in mutual understanding. Both women have faced significant health challenges, emotional battles, and the pressures of living life in the spotlight. Andrea, a fellow reality TV personality and advocate for bariatric surgery awareness, met Tammy through their shared experiences in the weight loss community. Their bond deepened over time, evolving from supportive confidants to romantic partners. In 2022, Tammy publicly came out as pansexual, a revelation that marked a turning point in her journey of self-acceptance. Her relationship with Andrea was a key factor in that realization, a love that helped her see herself in a new light. In early 2023, Tammy shared a touching Instagram post announcing their engagement. A photo showed the couple embracing, with Tammy wearing a delicate diamond ring and a radiant smile. After years of pain, loneliness, and feeling like I wasn't worthy of love, I found her, Tammy wrote. Andrea said yes to a lifetime with me. And I'll spend every day proving I'm worthy of her yes. The post received an outpouring of support from fans, fellow cast members, and LGBTQ+ advocates. Now, nearly a year later, the couple is ready to celebrate their love in a way that reflects their journey, one that's anything but traditional. When asked about their wedding plans in a recent sit-down with People magazine, Tammy revealed that the couple has chosen a theme that's both deeply symbolic and refreshingly original: second chances and second acts. It's not about fairy tales or princesses, Tammy explained. It's about rebirth. It's about two people who've been through hell physically, emotionally, mentally, and came out the other side. We're not starting from scratch. We're starting from survival. The theme, which Tammy says was a collaborative vision between her and Andrea, will be reflected in every aspect of the wedding, from the decor to the ceremony script, the music, and even the menu. Guests will be greeted with signage that reads, "Welcome to our second act," and "Love after loss." The ceremony will be held in a botanical garden in Kentucky, symbolizing growth and renewal. Instead of traditional floral arrangements, the tables will be adorned with potted succulents and air plants, low maintenance, resilient greenery that thrives even in tough conditions. Just like us, Tammy joked, the couple has also chosen to forego a traditional wedding cake. Instead, they'll have a rebirth cake, a multi-tiered dessert designed to look like a cocoon transforming into a butterfly. The top tier will be edible, while the lower tiers will be faux, symbolizing the layers of pain they've shed to reach this moment. "We didn't want anything that felt like we were pretending our past didn't happen," Andrea added. "This wedding isn't about erasing our struggles. It's about honoring them and celebrating that we're still here, still standing, and now, finally." Happy point. One of the most striking aspects of Tammy and Andrea's wedding plans is the intentional focus on emotional authenticity over perfection. The couple has chosen to write their own vows, incorporating elements of their therapy journeys, letters they've written to their younger selves, and promises to continue supporting each other's mental and physical health. "We're not going to pretend we're going to be perfect partners," Tammy said. "We're going to promise to show up, even when it's hard, to forgive, to listen, to not let our pasts dictate our future." The ceremony will include a release ritual, where both Tammy and Andrea will write down a fear or regret on biodegradable paper and place it in a ceremonial fire. "It's symbolic," Tammy explained. "We're not burning our history. We're releasing the weight of it." Guests will also be invited to participate in a letter to the future station, where they can write notes of encouragement to the couple to be open on their 1st, 5th, and 10th anniversaries. Even the music selection breaks from tradition. Instead of a classic processional, Tammy will walk down the aisle to "Rise Up" by Andrea Day, a powerful anthem of resilience. Andrea, meanwhile, will enter to "You're the Reason" by Callum Scott, a song that speaks to enduring love. As news of the wedding theme spread, fans of 1000 LB Sisters took to social media with a mix of surprise, admiration, and emotional support. "I cried when I saw the theme," wrote one fan on Twitter. "Tammy has been through so much. This isn't just a wedding, it's a victory lap." Others praise the couple for redefining what a wedding can be. "Most weddings are about fantasy," commented a TikTok user. "This one is about reality, and that's way more beautiful." However, not all reactions have been positive. Some critics have questioned the theme, calling it too dark or inappropriate for a celebration. "Weddings are supposed to be happy," one commenter wrote on Instagram. "Why focus on the bad stuff?" But Tammy and Andrea have been quick to defend their choice. "This is happiness," Tammy responded in a now-deleted post. "Because happiness isn't the absence of pain. It's the presence of healing." Andrea echoed the sentiment in a podcast interview. "People think love is about perfection. But real love is about showing up with your scars and saying, 'I'm still here. I'm still choosing you.'" That's what this wedding is about. Another groundbreaking aspect of the wedding is the couple's commitment to body positivity. Neither Tammy nor Andrea will be pressured to lose weight or conform to traditional bridal expectations. Tammy, who has undergone significant weight loss since her days on 1000 LB Sisters, has been open about her fluctuating journey, including periods of regain and renewed efforts. She's also been vocal about rejecting societal pressure to look a certain way on her wedding day. "I'm not doing a bridal boot camp," she said with a laugh. I'm marrying Andrea because of who I am, not who I used to be or who people think I should be. Her wedding dress, designed by a plus-size bridal boutique, features a bold red hue instead of traditional white, a choice that symbolizes passion, strength, and defiance of norms. Red is the color of life, Tammy said. Of courage. Of love that doesn't apologize for existing. Andrea, too, has chaos.